Hello students, today I will start chapter number 8, exercise number 8.3. Let's see the question number 1. In the question number 1, you have to calculate the amount and the compound interest on these questions. Let's see the A part. In the A part, you can see rupees 10,800 for 3 years at 12 whole 1.2% per annum compound annually. For these types of questions, you have to follow the formula. The amounts formula is A is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n, and then the CI formula is CI is equal to amount minus principal, and one more formula is SI is equal to P multiply R multiply T upon 100. Let's see the A part of this question. In the A part, you can see the principal's value is given. What is the principal's value? 10,800, and time you have to represent by n, that means 3 years, and rate of interest, that means R is equal to given also in the question 12 whole 1 upon 2, that means 25 upon 2. Student, I told you about this formula. This formula is also available in your book. You can check it from there. Amount is equal to P. P for principal, 1 plus R for rate upon 100 is given in the formula, and N for time. Now you have to put the values of P, R and N in the formula. Now P's value is 10,800, 1 is 1, then R's value is 25 upon 2. You can see you have to put here 25 and 2 should be noted in the denominator, and 100 is also there in the denominator, so its value will be 2 multiply 100, and then we have to put the value of n. And now after solving it, amounts value is 15,377.34. Then students, you have to find out the compound interest, that is the formula CI is equal to A minus P. That means amounts value is 15,377.34 minus P's value is 10,800, and after subtracting it, its value will be 4,577.34. Now student, let's see the B part of this question. In the B part, the value is rupees 18,000 for 2 whole 1 upon 2 years at 10% per annum compound annually. Let's see the solution of this question. Student, you can see P's value is here 18,000, N's value is here 2 whole 1 upon 2, and R's value is 10%. Firstly, all the student, let's see the B part. Here principal's value is 18,000, time is equal to 2 whole 1 upon 2 years, and rate is equal to 10%. It is given already in the B part. So let's see the formula of amount. Amount is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. Student, let's see the time. Time is given here 2 whole 1 upon 2. Firstly, I will solve only for 2 years here. I forget about the 1 upon 2. I will solve only for 2 years. So n's value will be here 2, and put the r's value and also put the p's value. And after solving it, amount for 2 years. This is the amount for 2 years, that is 21,780. Now we have to find out interest for, because half year is remaining here, so now we have to find out the interest for half years on rupees 21,700, because this is the amount of 2 years. So we have to find out the interest for half years more. That means now we have to find out the interest for half years on rupees 21,780 at the rate of 10%. You know about the formula P multiply R multiply T upon 100. So P's value is here 21,780, R's value is, because given here, 10%, and N's value is here 1 upon 2 upon 100, and after solving it, its value will be 1,089. That means the total amount for 2.5 years should be this value plus this value, that means 21,780 plus 1,089, that means 22,869. And then students, like the previous question, you have to find out the compound interest, that means A minus P. A's value is 22,869, you can see here, and P's value was 18,000, and after subtracting it, its value will be 4,869. Similarly student, let's see the C part. Here the principal is given. Principal is value is 62,500, times value is also given, that is 1 whole 1 upon 2, that means 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2 means 3 half yearly, because compounded is given in the half yearly, and the rate is given 8%, and then when we convert this in the half yearly, that means 8 upon 2, that means 4%. It is also in the half yearly. Students, let's see here again. Time is 3 upon 2, that means we can say that 3 half yearly, and rate is given 8%, so 8 divided by 2, that means 4%. We can say this also in the compound half yearly. That means n's value is here 3 and r's value is here 4. So after putting the values, p's value is 62,500, r's value is here 4 upon 100 is given in the formula, and students, here you have to put the 3. You can see here. That means after solving it, its value will be 70,304. That means compound interest equal to amount minus principal. So amount's value is 70,304 and principal's value is 62,500, and after subtracting it, its value is 7,804. Let's see the D part of this question. In the D part, the principal's value is given, that is 8,000. Time is given 1 year. So 1 year, we can say 1 year as 2 half years, because compound half yearly, and rate is given 9%. That means after converting it in half yearly, that means 9 upon 2. So again we have to write down the formula, that is A is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon 100 power n. P's value is here is 8,000, R's value is here 9 upon 2, and n's value is here 2. And after solving it, its value is 8,736.20 rupees. And then we have to follow the formula. Which formula? Ci is equal to A minus P. That means amount's value is 8,736.20 minus 8,000, and after subtracting its value is 736.20 rupees. Let's see the E part. In the E part, students, principal value is given rupees 10,000. Time is given 1 year. Like the previous question, we have to convert it into 2 half years, and the rate is given 8%. That means after dividing it by 2, we can see 4% compounded half yearly. Now again put the value of P, R and N here. That means P's value is 10,000, R's value is 4 and N's value is 2. And after solving it, its value is 10,816. Then students, you have to find out the compound interest like the previous questions. I think now you are able to complete the question number 1. In the question number 2, is Kamla borrowed rupees 26,400 from a bank to buy a scooter. That means student, this is given as principal at the rate of 15% per annum compound yearly. This is the rate given. And what amount she will pay at the end of 2 years and 4 months to clear the loan. This is time. Student, hint is given. We can convert 4 month as 4 upon 12, and when we solve this, its value will be 1 upon 3. Let's see the solution of this question. Student, as I told you, principal value is given rupees 26,400. Time is given 2 years 4 months. That means 2 years 4 months, we can convert 4 months like 1 upon 3. Students, you can see here. So firstly we will solve till 2 years. That means n's value is here 2 year. So we put here n's value is 2, r's value is 15 and p's value is 26,400. After solving it, amount is for 2 years is 34,914. Then we have to find out the interest for 4 months, that means 1 upon 3. Then again we have to use the formula PRT upon 100. That means principal value is 34,914, rate is 15 and time is 1 upon 3. And after solving it, its value will be 1,745.70 rupees. And then students, we have to find out the total amount for 2 and 1 upon 3 years. That means 34,914 plus rupees 1,745.70. Or when we added it, its value is rupees 36,659.70. Thank you. Now student, let's see the question number 3. Fabina borrows rupees 12,500 per annum for 3 years at the simple interest. Student, you can see here simple interest is here. So first, firstly principal is given rupees 12,500, time is given 3 years, and rate is given 12% per annum. So firstly for the Fabina, because she took this amount at the simple interest, so we will apply the formula of simple interest here. P multiply R multiply T upon 100. That means P's value is 12,500, R's value is 12, and T's value is 3. And after solving it, its value is 4,500. Now see the rest part of the question. Radha borrows the same amount for the same period at 10% per annum compound annually. Now for Radha we have to find out the CI. That means amount equal to P bracket 1 R upon 100 power n. P's value is 12,500, R value is 10, and N's value is 3. Now after solving this value, its value is 16,637.50. Now CI for Radha is amount minus principal. That means 16,637.50 minus 12,500, and when we subtract it, its value is 4,137.50. Now students, you can see Fabina's value is 4,500 and Radha's value is 4,137. So we can clearly see that who pays more interest. So we can say that Fabina pays more interest, and by how much? That means after subtracting it, its value is rupees 362.50. So basically, firstly students, you have to find out the simple interest for the Fabina here, and then you have to find out the compound interest for Radha here, and then you have to subtract the simple interest and compound interest both. Then we can say that who pays more interest and by how much. I think now you can complete the question number 3 also. Student, in this exercise each and every questions is similar like question number 1, 2, 3. So please try to solve each and every question yourself. Thank you.